Hello, I'm Greg Jarrett. You are in the strategy room, a struggle for the spotlight. Some of the leading Republican candidates are vying for the top billing as they enter Tuesday's debate in Milwaukee. Florida Senator Marco Rubio releasing a biting new ad ripping into his former mentor and GOP competitor Jeb Bush. Take a look.
I'm a huge Marco fan.
He's probably the most articulate conservative on the scene today, and the fortitude to be a good president.
Now, in the meantime, Donald Trump showing no hesitation going after retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson, questioning stories from Carson's past. Take a look.
If you try and hit your mother over the head with a hammer, your poll numbers go up.
You got to love that, huh? Joining me now with analysis, political strategist David Mercer, Brad Lakeman. Welcome to you both. Brad, look, he's an entertainer, Trump. And, his unfiltered rhetoric has gotten him a lot of attention, a lot of support. When it comes to the intricacies, however, of policy matters, Trump tends to be sort of long on generalities and short on substance. Do you expect that to suddenly and magically change tonight?
Well, I don't think Neil and Maria are going to let that happen. I think that they're going to hold the candidates' feet to the fire. They want to hear the nuts and bolts and specifics of policy. And you recall in the last couple debates, when there was talk of policy, as little as it was, Trump remained silent for up to 30 minutes. That's tough for Trump to do. So Trump's not going to be able to entertain because the questions are going to be too telling and too pointed.
Yeah, Dave, what about that? I mean, you've got two very incredibly intelligent, eloquent, serious-minded people in Maria Bartiromo and Neil Cavuto as moderators. You've got the editor-in-chief, Gerard Baker of the Wall Street Journal, a really bright guy. And this is supposed to be about jobs, the economy, trade, taxes, wage disparity, and so on and so forth. So this is going to be a pretty sober, if not, I suppose, interesting debate.
Well, let's all hope so, so that we can finally hear where they stand on the issues, rather than blaming liberal media for questions or skating around issues and making personal attacks. Let's hope that that those moderators can summon from them what they're going to do in terms of further job creation, strengthen the American economy, the working class, the middle class. Those things, hopefully, we do hear tonight. And you're right about the moderators, and I think that they will hold them accountable to the issues, because it reflects on them. As we saw, the moderators are just as part of the debate as we saw at CNBC as the candidates themselves. So I think they'll handle it accordingly.
Yeah, but these are very different moderators.
That's what I'm saying. I agree.
Agreed. Let me turn to the Fox News poll, the latest one, Trump and Carson at the top. Cruz is at 11%, Rubio at 11%, and Bush way down at 4%. Now, I understand, Brad, that Bush has finally come around to get a debating coach to kind of help him. He's got a lot on the line here, doesn't he?
He sure does. I mean, he's had three non-stellar performances in the past three debates. All eyes are on him. He's slipping in the polls. This debate tonight's going to either, I think, make or break his ability to continue on as a serious candidate. That doesn't mean he will not continue on, because he's got the wherewithal monetarily and organizationally to do that.
Right.
But if you don't do well tonight, you're going to see some of that organization start to decline. And you need the ground troops, you need believers, not consultants, to get you to the White House.
David, can Ben Carson withstand the intense vision under the microscope at him lately over his biography?
I would tend to doubt it, and I would say no.
Why?
And the reason why is because it's a distraction. It's a distraction from fielding troops on the ground to get voters to caucuses and primaries. It's a distraction in talking about the issues that are important to the American people. It's a distraction all the way around and takes your eye, the candidate's eye, off the ball of what the organization should be doing to translate what we see in the polls to actual votes, to actual delegates. And so, therefore, I think him not being of the establishment, him not having run before, for, is already at a deficit in that regard, and I think it's going to be tough to see those numbers in the polls reflected in outcomes at the voting booth or caucuses.
Well, we'll wait and see, because it's on the Fox Business Network tonight. David and Brad, thanks very much for joining us. You can check out foxnews.com for more on this 2016 presidential race. I'm Greg Jarrett. Thanks for watching.